Welcome back, numismatics, coin collectors, and treasure hunters. Today, we're exploring three amazing $1 coins that have captured the attention of collectors around the world. The historic 1865 $1 silver coin, the beautiful 1972 $1, and the legendary 1976 Bicentennial Dollar, celebrating 200 years of American independence. From rare history and hidden value to collector secrets and exciting prices, this is a video you do not want to miss. Stay tuned and check your coins carefully, because one of these dollars could be worth far more than you think. Top 3. First up, the 1865 $1 big coin is most commonly known as the seated Liberty silver dollar, one of the most historic and desirable large United States silver coins of the 19th century. This impressive coin is called big because it is much larger and heavier than modern $1 coins, giving it a strong collector appeal. When people hold an 1865 silver dollar, they are touching a real piece of American Civil War era history. Collectors search for this coin because it was struck during one of the most important periods in U.S. history, and many surviving examples are worn, damaged, or lost. Nice original pieces can be worth hundreds, thousands, or even much more depending on condition and rarity. The combination of age, silver content, historical importance, and low survival numbers makes the 1865 dollar a highly respected collectible today. The year 1865 was one of the most dramatic years in American history. It marked the final year of the Civil War, the surrender of Confederate forces, and the assassination of President Abraham Lincoln. During this uncertain period, precious metal coins like silver dollars often disappeared from circulation because people hoarded them for their bullion value. Paper money was used more commonly in daily trade, while silver coins were saved or exported. Because of this, many 1865 silver dollars did not circulate heavily in normal commerce. The seated Liberty Dollar series began in 1840 and continued until 1873. By 1865, the design was already well established. However, production of silver dollars during the Civil War years was generally limited. These coins were not used as commonly as smaller denominations, so mintages were often low compared to cents or half dollars. The 1865 issue is especially important because it connects coin collectors directly to the end of the Civil War and the rebuilding of the United States afterward. Owning one is like owning a metallic time capsule from one of America's most emotional and transformative years. The front of the 1865 silver dollar features Lady Liberty seated on a rock, holding a liberty pole topped with a cap in one hand and resting the other hand on a shield marked Liberty. This classic image represents strength, freedom, and national unity. Around her are stars representing the states, with the date 1865 below. The design was created by one of the most famous engravers in American coin history. The reverse shows a heraldic eagle with wings spread, holding arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing readiness for war and desire for peace. Above the eagle appears United States of America with one DOL. Below, the coin is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, the standard silver alloy of the era. It weighs approximately 26.73 grams and measures about 38.1 millimeters in diameter, making it a true large-size silver dollar. Its edge is reeded. The heavy silver feel and bold artwork make it one of the most attractive classic U.S. coins ever made. The 1865 seated Liberty Dollar was struck at the facilities. Coins from Philadelphia typically carry no mint mark, while branch mint coins carry marks depending on location. For 1865, the main regular issue most collectors know is the Philadelphia issue with no mint mark. If there is no mint mark, it usually means Philadelphia production. Philadelphia coins often had the largest mintages, but that does not always mean commonness because survival rates matter greatly. If a coin from another mint existed for that date in some denominations, collectors would pay close attention to mint marks because branch mint coins can be scarcer. Always inspect the reverse area, where mint marks are usually placed on classic silver coins. Mint location can greatly affect price when comparing rare branch mint issues across the Seated Liberty series. The 1865 Philadelphia Seated Liberty dollar had a relatively low mintage compared with many modern coins. Approximately 46,500 pieces were struck, which is very small by modern standards. This makes the coin scarce from the start. Many of those coins were later melted, exported, or heavily worn. Because of that, surviving examples are much fewer than the original production number suggests. Today, the 1865 dollar is considered a scarce collectible issue. It is not the rarest Seated Liberty dollar date, but it is definitely a desirable semi-key issue because demand is strong and available supply is limited. High-grade pieces are much harder to locate than worn examples. An 1865 silver dollar in poor condition with heavy wear and damage may still sell for several $100s because it contains silver and has strong collector demand. In average circulated condition, many examples trade in the several hundred to low $1,000 range depending on eye appeal and authenticity. Fine condition coins with readable detail often command stronger premiums, while extremely fine examples with sharper design details can move significantly higher. Uncirculated examples are where values rise dramatically. A true mint state 1865 dollar with original luster can be worth many thousands of dollars. Higher mint state grades, especially coins certified by leading grading services, may bring substantial premiums. Exceptional gems are rare and can sell for very strong auction prices. Auction records depend on grade, tunning, originality, and market timing, but elite examples have sold for tens of thousands of dollars. Prices always move with the coin market, silver demand, and collector competition. Because minting technology in 1865 was less advanced than today, interesting mint errors can exist. Collectors watch for doubled dies where letters or date digits show doubling, off-center strikes where the design is misaligned, clipped planchets where part of the blank is missing, die cracks running across the surface, broad strikes without proper collar pressure, and rotated dies where front and back are not aligned correctly. Wrong planchet errors for silver dollars are extremely rare and would be major discoveries. Many supposed errors are actually damage, so professional authentication is very important. Genuine major errors on an 1865 silver dollar can be worth large premiums because of the date's already strong collector demand. Could this coin still be found today? In everyday circulation, almost certainly not. Large silver dollars from 1865 disappeared long ago. However, hidden treasures still appear in old family collections, inherited boxes, estate sales, antique shops, forgotten safes, and jars of old coins. Some people inherit coins without knowing their importance. Others mistake old silver dollars for replicas. That is why checking inherited coins carefully can be rewarding. A genuine 1865 dollar discovered unexpectedly would be an exciting find. Before selling any 1865 silver dollar, first confirm authenticity because counterfeits exist. Check weight, diameter, metal appearance, and details. If the coin seems promising, consider certification from a major grading company. Never clean the coin. Cleaning can destroy natural surfaces and sharply reduce value. Even gentle rubbing may leave scratches. Store the coin in an acid-free holder, capsule, or professional sleeve in a cool, dry place. Handle it only by the edges to avoid fingerprints. The 1865 Seated Liberty dollar has strong long-term appeal because it combines silver content, low mintage, Civil War era history, and classic design beauty. Demand for better-date seated dollars has remained healthy among serious collectors. Supply is limited because few survive in nice condition. While no coin investment is guaranteed, historically important scarce U.S. silver coins often maintain collector interest over time. Premium quality original examples usually have the strongest long-term potential. A fascinating fact is that this coin was struck the same year the Civil War ended. Another interesting point is that many Americans in 1865 rarely saw silver dollars in daily use because precious metal coins were often hoarded. Also, this big dollar is much heavier and larger than modern small-sized dollar coins, giving it a powerful old-world feel. Many collectors consider seated Liberty dollars underrated treasures of American numismatics. This 1865 $1 big silver coin is more than money. It is real American history in your hand. From Civil War-era origins to scarce surviving numbers and rising collector demand, this coin remains one of the most exciting classic U.S. dollars to own. If you enjoyed learning about this rare treasure, make sure to like the video, comment below if you own any old silver coins, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and check your collections today because your next hidden fortune could already be waiting at home. Next up, the 1776 1976 D Eisenhower dollar, often called the Bicentennial Ike dollar, is one of the most famous modern U.S. coins. Issued to celebrate 200 years of American independence, this coin instantly stands out because it does not show a single year. Instead, it carries the dual date, 1776 1976. Collectors love this coin not just for its historical meaning, but also for its unique design and connection to the U.S. bicentennial celebration. While most examples are common and affordable, certain high-grade coins and rare mint errors can be surprisingly valuable. This makes it an exciting coin for both beginners and experienced collectors. To understand this coin, you need to go back to the massive national celebration of the United States bicentennial. In the early 1970s, the U.S. Mint decided to redesign circulating coins to honor the 200th anniversary of independence in 1976. Instead of the regular reverse design, special artwork was selected through a national competition. The Eisenhower dollar itself was first introduced in 1971 to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 moon landing. But for the bicentennial celebration, the reverse design was changed to something more symbolic of American history. Interestingly, no Eisenhower dollars dated 1975 were ever made. All coins struck in 1975 and 1976 carry the dual date, 1776 1976. These coins were minted in huge numbers to ensure that Americans could easily find them and celebrate the occasion. This coin represents not just currency, but a moment when the entire nation reflected on its history, making it a lasting piece of American heritage. The design of the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar is what makes it truly special. Obverse, front. The front features a bold portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, designed by Frank Gasparo. You'll also see the word Liberty, the motto "In God We Trust," and the dual date, 1776 1976. Reverse back. The reverse design was created by Dennis R. Williams. It shows the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon, symbolizing both America's independence and its technological achievements. 13 stars surround the design, representing the original colonies. Specifications: composition, copper-nickel-clad outer layers with copper core weight, 22.68 grams diameter, 38.1 mej. Reeded. Some special collector versions were struck in 40% silver, but those were not released for general circulation. The D mint mark on your coin means it was struck at the Denver Mint. Mint marks for this coin include equals Denver No mint mark equals Philadelphia S equals San Francisco, proof and silver coins. The Denver Mint produced a very large number of these coins, so the D version is generally common. However, condition and errors can make a big difference in value. The 1776 1976 D Eisenhower dollar had a very high mintage, Denver D. Arabiquette, Arabic Wow, Arabic Caliph, Arabic Lamb, Arabiquette, 82 million coins approx. Because of this large production, the coin is considered common in circulated condition. However, high-quality uncirculated coins, especially those with strong strikes and no marks, are much harder to find. The value of this coin depends heavily on its condition and whether it has any rare errors. Poor condition: $1 face value circulated, $1 2 fine dollars condition, $2 4 extremely fine, $4 8 uncirculated MS60, MS63, $8 15 high dollars grade MS65 plus, $20 100 plus top dollars auction examples. MS66 and above coins have sold for $200 to $1,000 plus dollars, depending on eye appeal and grading quality. Always remember, grading matters a lot. A small difference in condition can mean a big difference in price. Even though the coin is common, certain errors can make it very valuable. Double die errors, doubling in letters or numbers off center strikes, design not properly aligned clip planchet, missing part of the edge broad strike, no edge reading, coin looks wider die cracks, raised lines across the coin wrong planchet errors. Extremely rare but valuable, these errors can increase value from a few dollars to hundreds, depending on visibility and rarity. Yes, this coin can still be found today. Many people overlook Eisenhower dollars because they are large and not commonly used anymore. You might find one in old coin jars, family collections, estate sales, or even bank coin rolls. Because people often ignore them, there's still a real chance of discovering a high-grade or error coin hiding in plain sight. Before you sell or keep your coin, check these important points. Look for scratches, marks, and shine. Never clean your coin. Cleaning reduces value. Check for errors using a magnifying. Coins in protective holders. Consider professional grading for high-quality coins. A cleaned coin can lose most of its collector value, so always keep it in original condition. The Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar is not rare in general, but demand is slowly growing. Collectors love it because of its historical meaning and unique design. High-grade coins and error varieties have strong investment potential. As more collectors enter the hobby, premium quality examples may continue to rise in value over time. No Eisenhower dollars were made with the year 1975. The Liberty Bell and Moon design is one of the most unique in U.S. coin history. It was one of the last large-sized dollar coins made for circulation. Many Americans saved these coins as souvenirs during the bicentennial. Next up, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark, often called the 1974 Ike dollar, is a fascinating coin that continues to attract both beginner collectors and serious numismatists. This large, heavy $1 coin honors Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and a World War II hero. Collectors search for this coin not just because of its bold design and historical importance, but also because certain high-grade examples and rare errors can carry strong value. While most 1974 dollars are common, the real excitement lies in finding a well-preserved piece or a rare variety that could be worth far more than face value. The Eisenhower dollar series was introduced in 1971, shortly after the death of Dwight D. Eisenhower in 1969. The coin was created to honor both Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 moon landing, making it one of the few U.S. coins that celebrates both a president and a major scientific achievement. By 1974, the series was already in full production, but the U.S. economy was facing inflation, rising costs, and changes in how people used money. Large dollar coins were not popular in everyday transactions, so many 1974 Ike dollars were stored away rather than heavily circulated. This makes the 1974 issue historically interesting. It represents a time when the U.S. Mint was still experimenting with large dollar coins before eventually moving to smaller designs like the Susan B. Anthony dollar. For collectors today, the 1974 coin is part of a short-lived but iconic series that bridges American history, space exploration, and changing economic habits. The design of the 1974 Eisenhower dollar is bold and symbolic. On the front obverse, you will see a strong portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower, designed by Frank Gasparo. The word Liberty appears above his head, with In God We Trust to the left and the date 1974 below. On the reverse, the coin features an eagle landing on the moon, holding an olive branch. This design is inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia. The Earth can be seen rising in the background, symbolizing humanity's achievement in space exploration. The coin's technical details are also important. Composition: copper-nickel-clad outer layers with a pure copper core weight, 22.68 grams diameter, 38.1 mg. Reeded. One small but important detail is the FG initials of Frank Gasparo, located near the eagle's tail feathers. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark was struck at the United States Mint facility in Philadelphia. At that time, Philadelphia coins typically did not carry a mint mark, so no mint mark simply means it was produced there. It is not an error. Coins from Denver D mint mark and San Francisco S mint mark, often silver proofs, also exist for 1974. While Philadelphia coins are very common, collectors often compare mint marks because coins from different locations can vary in quality, strike sharpness, and rarity in high grades. The 1974 no mint mark Eisenhower dollar had a mintage of over 27 million coins. This is a high number, making it a common coin overall. However, survival in top condition is much lower. Many coins were stored in bags, leading to scratches and marks, so finding a clean, high-grade example is more difficult than the mintage suggests. The value of a 1974 Ike dollar depends heavily on its condition and whether it has any rare errors. Here's a realistic breakdown based on current market trends. Poor condition: around $1 to 1.5 circulated dollars condition, $1.50 to $3 fine dollars condition, $3 to $6 extremely fine, $6 to $10 uncirculated MS60, MS63, $10 to $20 higher dollars mint state MS64, MS65, $25 to $100 plus in dollars very high grades, MS66 or better. Prices can rise significantly, sometimes reaching several $100s at auction. Exceptional coins with strong eye appeal have sold for over $1,000 in certified top grades. Even though the 1974 Ike dollar is common, error coins can be quite valuable. Collectors should look for double die errors, doubling on letters or date, off-center strikes, clip planchets die cracks or cuds broad strikes, missing the raised rim, rotated dies wrong planchet errors, extremely rare but valuable. These errors can increase the coin's value dramatically, sometimes into hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on rarity and condition. One exciting fact about the 1974 Eisenhower dollar is that it can still be found today. Many were saved in jars, coin rolls, and old collections. You might discover one in estate sales, inherited coin boxes, or even bank coin rolls if you're lucky. While finding a rare error is uncommon, it is still possible, and that's what keeps collectors searching. Before selling or buying this coin, always check the condition carefully. Look for scratches, marks, and shine. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can reduce its value significantly. If you believe your coin is in high-grade condition or has an error, consider getting it graded by a professional service. Store your coin in a protective holder or capsule to prevent damage over time. The 1974 Ike dollar is not a rare coin in general, but it does have steady demand due to its size, history, and design. High-grade coins and error varieties have the best investment potential. As more collectors enter the hobby, interest in Eisenhower dollars continues to grow, which could support gradual price increases in the future, especially for top-quality examples. Many people don't realize that the Eisenhower dollar was the last large-sized dollar coin made for circulation in the United States. Also, despite its size, it was not popular in daily use because it was too heavy and bulky. Another fun fact is that the reverse design connects directly to the Apollo 11 mission, making it a favorite among both coin collectors and space enthusiasts. So now you know the real story behind the 1974 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark, a coin that may look simple, but holds history, potential value, and hidden surprises. Before you ignore that old dollar coin sitting in your drawer, take a closer look. It might be more valuable than you think. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. And most importantly, start checking your coins today, because your next big treasure could already be in your hands.